When you go through life, you'll have pain in life, you'll have suffering, and that's fine, it's part of life. You'll have fear. But the only way to get through that fear is to go through it, to go inside, okay? When you go and you want to save people from terrorists, and the terrorists are in the room, okay? They're inside. You can't, you have fear to go, but you can't deal with it from outside over here, right? You have to go inside. So you go inside slowly. You come, okay? I can't see what's inside the room. I can't see, the fear. I need to go into the fear. So I go inside, right? And I clear. Okay? Now when you see I still need to move. Now I see what's inside. I see what's going on. But that's because I came inside, okay? So you need to understand, when you have fear, when you have pain, you have to go inside. You have to go and feel that pain, okay? Go into the pain, see it. Now, you might want to go in slowly to be careful, not just to jump if it's a big pain. Okay, you want to go in slowly and you want to deal with it. You want to face it. You don't want to hide behind a mask, okay? That you can't see your face and everything's just covered. You want to feel, you want to see. So you saw I went in slowly. Same thing with terrorists, You want to make sure they're not there, but how can I know that they're not there? How can I basically disarm that danger, and in your case it's the fear, if I don't go in? Okay, so the same thing when there's fear. When you have fear in life, you need to understand that it's part of life. But the main thing you need to understand is that many times that fear is not real. Okay? It's a story you build in your head. Same thing here. I could go in the house slowly. I think there's terrorists, but then they're not here. Okay, but I won't know that if I don't dive inside. Same thing, okay? When you're going through something in life and it's painful, you have that fear, before you start trying to find solutions for that fear, you have to dive into it and ask yourself, is it real? Is this fear real? Or is it something I'm making up in my head? Okay? So let's divide it into two. If it's real, you want to, think about solutions right now, but right now that it's real because you dived into the fear, okay? Like we said in other videos, in order to heal, you need to feel, you need to dive into that fear. And like we said now, if it's real, okay, what's the first step I could go and take that I'll make my life better, I'll make the life of people around me better, I'll be happier. Don't think about the big picture, because especially in times of pain, sometimes it's hard to think now about a nice happy life when you're so painful. It's a time that you want to focus on the next step. The thing is, many times you'll see that it's not real, and it's basically a story you made up in your head. Okay, so many times you could see that in relationships. I'll give you an example. You're in a relationship, whether it's intimate relationship, whether it's a relationship at work, and there's a certain let's say argument. Now you think that an argument has certain meanings. What do I mean certain meanings? You think that the fact, let's say for example, okay, I have an argument with my girlfriend, and she said something. Now I'm building a whole story around something she said, but maybe what she said was actually something that she meant for, she meant to bring it up because she wants our relationship to improve. She wants the relationship to be better. So maybe I just build a huge story, and I'm going to react to that story in a way that I'll be probably more defensive, and my emotions will be emotions of hardness, of I'm hurt. But why? Like, let's ask her, wait, did you mean whatever you said? Did you mean A, B, C, D? If yes, okay, let's talk about it. But many times what I'm saying is that we build stories around a certain situation, and based on the stories we built for ourselves, so we feel in a certain way, and then we react in a different way. So make sure that dive into that fear, see where it is. Is it from something real or not? We said if it's real, focus on the next step. If it's not real, so try to understand what's the real thing of you. Maybe when you'll dive deep inside, you'll see that your fear is from something else. Okay, forget about relationship. Now let's talk about yourself. A fear that you have in life. Ask yourself, why are you fearing that? And when you have that answer, I'm sure you heard about the 7 whys. Every answer that you have, ask yourself again, okay, I'm fearing because something I had in the past. Okay, that's your answer. Why am I fearing whatever it is that I had in the past? And then you basically dive deep inside until you get to the answer. So like at the beginning of the video, you saw, in order to see what's in the room, who's in the room, I need to go inside. I need to dive inside. Now, I might go slowly inside just to make sure you don't get hurt. Also over here, when you go inside, maybe go in slowly. Go inside with people that you trust. Don't take everyone with you. Take the team that you have, the team of people or one person that you trust and you love and they care for you, and they could walk you through that fear. Maybe they'll see things that you don't see. That's crucial, okay? But you have to dive deep inside. Now, one last thing I'll say about fear. Like over here, okay? Same thing over here. When you go inside, the only way to move through this threat of fear was for me to go inside and clear the house from terrorists. The only way for you to make fear to turn into a stepping stone and move through it to the next stage in life, to a better one, to clear it out of your way, is also for you to go through it. Now, I'm not saying it would be easy, okay? That's why you might want to have people with you, people that can help you, but you must do it. And again, I'll say, and this will be the last thing, that when you do it, don't just go in, Yair said go dive into the fear. Do it consciously, be brave, understand that what's the worst case that can happen. You could probably take it, When you do that, when I mean take it, so I'll say it in a different way. Imagine it, okay? Imagine what's the worst case. Is that something you could handle? If yes, amazing. If not, have someone, like I said, that you care for, they care for you, that will support you. If I can help with any way, it will be more than my pleasure. But remember, when you go through that fear, that holds you back, that holds me back. We're all, by the way, in the same game, okay? I'm in the same practice with you. But in order to move forward in life, we have to go through it in a smart way. When you do that, you'll feel better. When you feel better, the people around you feel better. And that way you could see the light that is in you, and you could serve yourself, and more importantly, like we always say, you are here to serve a purpose that is greater than yourself. But in order to do that the best way, you must first invest in yourself. And part of investing in yourself is diving into that fear, understanding what is stopping you and what you could do to move forward after you accept the situation, feel the feeling, and focus on the next step. If I can help, I'm always here.